Hey everyone, so today we have got Mr. Sudhir Pathak. Hello Sudhir, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing fabulous, Sachin. Thank you.
Sure. So Sudhir is the author of the book Resilience Blueprint, right?
Yes.
So first of all, in 30 seconds, tell your story. What's your story?
My story is how to bring resilience from within and then to take it to the leadership and to the organization. My story of resilience is how to overcome the kidney failure and then to take it to the level where you are spreading the resilience, you are taking it out from the buzzword and you are bringing it to the mainstream. So my book is all about that. I'll just take 5 more seconds to tell
Sure,
you.
sure, yeah, please.
So my story of resilience is not only the response that you are doing it at the time of showing resilience against the adversity. My story of resilience is how you are readying yourself when for before the adversity comes and how you are recovering once the adversity goes away. So nobody talks about the readiness part and the recovery part. So we are talking about the readiness, the response, and the recovery for the resilience.
Amazing. You know, resilience is one of my favorite topics, right? Because I believe that once people are resilient enough in their life, they can achieve anything, right?
Yeah.
What is your one hack for people who want to become absolutely resilient in their life?
Okay. So one hack is the most important thing is you must accept the brutal reality. Don't just be hopeful. I have seen enough people who say they are resilient and they are being hopeful for the future. Being hopeful is good, but if you are not accepting the reality and living in a paradise saying everything will be all right because you're hopeful, it's never ever going to work. And never ever underestimate the rejuvenation, the recovery side of the resilience. People underestimates that. They always think that okay, resilience is stubbornness, endurance, resistance. No, 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 it is not. It's also that how much time do you give yourself, your mind and body to come back in shape again and perform.
That's amazing. You're so right, Sudhir, because on the journey sometimes we forget to have proper rest,
Yeah.
right? We keep hustling. Like true story. When I was in Dubai, I shot over 150 videos.
Mm.
That's crazy thing, right? And I did not take proper rest. I was like hustling and bustling.
Yeah.
When I got back, my body was like Thamja,
Yeah.
have some rest. And I
Yes.
got sick for 5 6 days, and
Yes.
I regret not having the proper rest. So I completely agree with you that
Yes.
when we are hustling and bustling in our life, it is extremely important as well to take proper rest. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, Sudhir. So share one important lesson from the book of yours, Resilience Blueprint, that people should follow every single day.
One very important thing which I would like to share with you all is come out of that individual mode.
Mm.
Okay. You are never doing it individually. Okay. It's always collective. It's always collective. You think that you're overcoming certain challenges, you are building that things, you are running a great project, or even you are succeeding in life, but you are actually not doing it alone. There is collectiveness around it. There are people who supported you when you were needing it. There were environments who brought you up and then help you to excel. There were organizations who help you to grow. Your parents, it could be anything, your kids as well, your families, right? So it's never individual. And please don't hesitate to ask for help.
Hmm.
Asking for help is key. If you want to grow in your life, if you want to persevere, if you want to have resilience, ask for help. Don't try to do it all alone.
Perfect. Asking for help, I believe, Sudhir, that is the sign of strength, not the weakness, right?
Absolutely.
There are
Absolutely.
people who think, oh, if I go and ask for the help, I will be perceived as the weak. No, no, no. One of the most important lessons that my mentor taught me is always ask for the help, right? Because you never know from which, sorry, conversation, you might get something amazing out of it. Okay, very quick, Sudhir. What is the best piece of advice you've ever heard or received?
I got plenty, right? But I'll tell you something, right? Which is very relevant in today's world or today's era, Sachin. It's about adaptability, right?
Mm.
It's about you can relate it with anything. You can relate it with change. You can relate it with the technology. You can relate it with the changing. You are getting into a family
Yeah.
or relationship or anything.
Yeah.
So build a kind of an adaptability, accept that change, sometimes anticipate that change, and be ready for that, right? I
Loved
come
it.
from Delhi.
Yeah.
We are sitting here in Chennai. There is a change of climate, the weather. So we have to be adaptable. The body needs to be adaptable. Similarly, when you are changing environments, when you're challenging yourselves, when you are reaching towards the new goals, when you're building new relationships, be adaptable. And that for that, you don't need to be stubborn, right? You accept that realities, you then anticipate, then you adapt, right? It's an amalgamation of too many things.
Yeah.
But if you are clear in your head, okay, that I need to adapt, and adapt does not mean compromise. Let me also make myself clear. Adapt means you are taking the environment along, you're taking the people along, you're taking the challenges along, and then using it to grow yourself and grow others as well. So for me, somebody suggested me that stay adaptable to grow in your
Amazing.
career.
Loved it, man. So, Sudhir, when we were having the conversation, you were mentioning about something about NGOs. Can you please tell our audience what NGO is all about and how you're impacting people's lives through NGO?
See, Sachin, my NGO is my recovery of that resilience blueprint which I was talking about. That's my recovery phase. That's a purpose driven thing. So in 2017, we started with 5 kids in Pune, India. It's named as Shantai. And the intention was to treat them, to feed them, to teach them, and to take care of them like my own kids. At that time, I didn't have kids, but that was the intention. And we started growing from there, right? It was very difficult. Though these kids are the ones who basically are domestically violent. They are sometimes the children of drug addicts. So it was difficult to bring them to center. So food was our biggest motivator that time. So we brought them for the food. We gave them nutrition. Then we started teaching them, and it started growing. Right? We opened one center which has 100 kids. Center two, which another 100. So we got 200. COVID came. Everything went down. I think then again, this is the power of purpose with resilience that we continued. And now we have, we're now almost starting a fourth center. And then we'll be touching like 550 kids.
Amazing.
Yeah, and
Amazing.
that too in Pune, and all those kids are, they're wonderful kids. They are future engineers, they are
Yeah.
future doctors, amazing talents. And
Amazing.
I would love that, how all we can contribute to that.
Yeah, sure.
And it's awesome feeling, that's the way we can give it back. We
Yeah.
all have seen our level of struggles.
Yeah.
So let's build the kids, let's give them the life, let's give them the food, the nutrition, the love, the energy, the well-being, the teaching.
Loved
It's,
it.
it's it's awesome, right? So we'll be growing, and my vision, or you can say mission, Sachin, is that I would like to touch the 5,000, not on the numbers, but just that we can touch the lives of 5,000
Wow.
in Pune, feeding, teaching, and taking care of their well-being.
Man, that was amazing. First of all, thank you for doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. And anybody who talks about the NGO things now, that is very close to my heart because 9 years ago, when I shifted from Bihar to Delhi,
Yeah.
I lived in a slum of Sanjay Colony, right? And I was very fortunate to be associated by some really amazing NGOs, right? And I was one of the underprivileged kids,
Yeah. Oh.
right? And I remember how I was helped, how I was mentored by some amazing people, right? And when I met them, I used to absorb their lifestyle, the way they eat, the way they hold themselves, and everything.
Yeah.
And I would have this inspiration and aspiration to be like them one day. And they would literally help me and supported me in so many ways, right? So many ways. So if those NGOs in Delhi, I would like to take the names: Manzil, Learning by Locals, and Prithak. These are the three NGOs who shaped me, who I am, building who I
Very
am
nice.
actually, right? And they gave me the opportunity to go in my career, right? So every time I hear somebody doing some amazing volunteering work in NGO, I love that because I have done it almost for 2 years.
Yeah.
And the amount of love that I got from people there, and most importantly, the amount of mentorship and help I got from people in those NGOs is amazing. If it wasn't for those NGOs and those mentors who helped me in those NGOs, I wouldn't have been here,
Yeah.
right? So thank you for what you're doing because you have no idea कहाँ से कौन सा बच्चा निकल के दूसरा सचिन बन सकता है,
Absolutely.
दूसरा
Absolutely.
सुधीर बन सकता है. You have no idea. So thank you very much, and please tell our audience how they can reach out to you, your NGO, and we can support you any way possible.
Okay, I think the best way is you can visit our NGO that's in Yerwada,
Yeah.
Pune. Okay, I mean, let me be very honest. We don't have a website running right now. We are all running it with the respective contributions which we gather from here and
Tell them the
there.
name and the
Yeah.
location, please.
So it's in Yerwada, Pune, and it's the name is the Shantai Sanstha. You can reach out to me. We can get connected to the NGO, and then we can share the details and whichever way you want to contribute. Right? It's not necessarily the money. There are a lot of other ways you can contribute to
Yeah,
kids' lives.
I agree.
So and then we are starting the fourth center. It's all happening around Yerwada itself. So those are the areas which we are trying to touch lives. To connect to me over the LinkedIn, over the Instagram, over Facebook with Sudhir underscore Pathak or Sudhir Believes, and we can connect and you can contribute to the lives of those wonderful, wonderful kids. Yeah. And if you want to truly understand joy of giving, truly want to feel uh, unconditional love, as Sachin was just mentioning. So this is the right way.
Awesome. Thank you so much, brother. It was amazing conversation. Thank you for doing what you're doing. And guys, please get in touch with him and help as much as possible because you have no idea from which conversation somebody's life might be changed. Thank you very much, man. Okay, so tell our audience how they can find you and your book.
Perfect. So my book has just been launched yesterday itself. Very soon it will be coming up on Amazon and the Flipkart. There will be a Kindle version as well as the hard copies as well, which you can order. You can get it from there. It will be delivered at your doorstep anywhere around. And then it will be soon coming up on my website as well. If you want to follow me, reach out on the LinkedIn with Sudhir underscore Pathak as the profile. You can reach me on the Instagram with Sudhir underscore Beliefs or Sudhir Beliefs. You can find me on the Facebook as well with Sudhir Pathak. So I am available on all three. Follow me there. Let us all together build the resilience, which is very much needed in this world.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sudhir. It was a wonderful conversation. Any last message for our audience?
Enjoy. I'll just say enjoy, change the challenges, the successes, the failures.
Yeah.
It's all here to help you grow. I'll just say that.
Amazing. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. It was another episode of Every Story Matters. And make sure to go and follow him, grab his book, and I will see you in the next episode of our podcast, Every Story Matters.